Hi everyone, I'm Tristan, and today I'm going to help you improve your Toeic score and your business English by looking at 6 vocabulary. Plus, we are going to do 4 Toeic questions at the end, and I will explain the way to get the answer. So let's get started with this key Toeic vocabulary. Here we go. Number 1, regardless of. Regardless of noun or noun form means the noun will not change anything. The noun does not matter. A synonym for regardless of is no matter. Let's look at an example. I discovered the company uses child labor. So now, if the company's products are half price, I will not buy them. If the company's products are 90% off, I will not buy them. Regardless of the deals the company offers, I will not buy their products. Or, regardless of how cheap their products are, I will not buy their product. So, 100%, I will not buy their product. It doesn't matter what happens. Here's another example. I really like kimchi. Some people say it makes the fridge smell. Regardless of the strong smell in the refrigerator, I will keep buying and eating kimchi. So the strong smell will not change anything. Now, a little note, you can also use regardless in the following way. The company offers cheap prices. Regardless, I will not buy their products. This means regardless of the cheap prices. So regardless of often comes up in Toeic and business English. Number 2, the word faulty. Faulty means defective, not built correctly. The product has many problems. The product doesn't work properly. It is faulty. Here's an example. Because of a faulty cable, the computer didn't work. So there was a problem with the cable. Or the e-scooters were recalled due to a faulty battery which often exploded. So that is an adjective, faulty. Number 3, this is an adverb. It is highly, and highly means to a high degree or very. Here are some common collocations with highly. Highly respected, highly regarded. So if someone is highly respected, people respect them very much. Or highly likely, highly probable. So very likely, very probable. Some other common collocations, highly flammable, highly toxic, and highly risky. So as you can see, this is sort of a form of very. Here's an example. In the industry, people respect her very much. They respect her work to a high degree. So her work is highly respected. Next, the liquid can cause a fire very easily. So I don't suggest using it in a fireworks factory. So the liquid is highly flammable. So be careful when using it. So if something is flammable, that means it can start on fire. If it's highly flammable, it can start on fire very easily. So you can see that highly is sort of a form of very. Let's go to number 4, mere and merely. This means only, just, not much. Now the common forms are something is a mere noun, or something is merely a noun, or as you can see, you can also say something is merely noun. It depends. Here's an example. All my company gave me for my retirement was a mere pen. Notice I said a mere noun. So I'm saying this pen is not very special. It's only a pen. Or all the company gave me for my retirement was merely a pen. So only. The company was disappointed because sales increased a mere 5%. Or the company was disappointed because sales increased nearly 5%. So they wanted a much higher number. They're saying 5% is not enough. Number 5, the adjective vital. This is important, necessary. A common form is subject is vital for noun or subject is vital to verb. Here's an example. Access to financial capital, so access to money, is vital for the company's expansion. So for the company's expansion, money or financial capital is vital, so it's very important. Another example, the bridge is a vital link between the two regions of the country. So once again, it's a very important link. So vital is an adjective. And number 6 is remuneration. Remuneration is pay, salary, wages, money for a service. It is a noun. So an example could be, many employees want higher remuneration. They feel their remuneration is too low. So they feel their salary is too low, their wage is too low. So let's look at many of these words in one paragraph. Here's the paragraph. The workers felt they played a vital role in the company's success. So a very important role, vital. However, to them, the remuneration they received, so their salary that they got, was not adequate. And adequate means sufficient, good enough. They asked for a mere 2% raise. So only a 2% raise. So they asked for a mere 2% raise, but the employer refused to give this. This was highly disappointing, so very disappointing to the employees, as they felt regardless of their effort, their employee did not value them. So their employer did not respect them no matter how hard they worked. It did not matter, so regardless of their effort. Okay, everyone, so now we're going to get into the TOEIC questions. We're going to do 4 of these, and I'm going to show you how to get the answer. So let's start with 123. Now, one important note is collapse means fall down. So if the building collapsed, it is not standing anymore. It fell down. So how do we get this answer? Well, we can use grammar. First, eliminate A. After because, you need a subject verb. Here, we don't have a verb. We have faulty construction techniques. So we have an adjective and a noun. So because we don't have a verb, we know it's not A. The same is true for B. When you use since, like because, you need a subject plus verb after it. So since can be used for time, or it can be used for because. Here's an example. This is wrong. He quit his job since bad relationship with coworkers. Incorrect, because there's no verb. He quit his job since he had a bad relationship with coworkers. This is correct because I have a subject and verb. He had. Next, eliminate D. If you use as a result before the noun, you need as a result of. It basically means because of. Here's an example. As a result of the high price, I didn't buy the gaming system. Therefore, the answer is due to. Due to is followed by a noun form. For example, due to the cold weather, I didn't go out today. That is a noun form. I could also use a noun clause. Due to how cold the weather was, I didn't go out. Or I could use a gerund. Due to the weather being cold. Now, if we look at this TOEIC question, it is due to noun, due to faulty construction techniques. So once again, the answer is C. Let's look at 127. Well, first of all, an inconsistency is when something doesn't match. Something doesn't fit. for example, if I'm wearing a Santa Claus costume in the summer, this is inconsistent with the season. This is an inconsistency. So when we get the answer here, we just need grammar. We see it was not done. We are describing how it was done. For example, it is done quickly. It is done well. It is done efficiently. We need an adverb here. And the only adverb is intentionally. And like most adverbs, it ends with ly. So answer is D. Let's go to 128. Okay, this is about context and verb tense. Let's imagine this. He blank a highly respected CEO. Okay. We find out he harassed employees, so treated them poorly, emotionally treated them badly, or he could even sexually harass someone, but he did something bad. So, is he still respected? Probably not. Was he respected? Yes, in the past. So we know that. So in spoken English, was would be fine. But this is Toeic, and they want perfect grammar. In Toeic, if you see before subject past tense, you will need adverbed in the main clause 99% of the time. This is called past perfect. It talks about two events in the past in order. For example, before I wrote this lesson, past, I had done some research about Toeic. This is like double past. That is past perfect. So the answer here is D. Before the revelation came out, that is past, came out. He had been a highly respected CEO. He is not anymore. But before the revelation came out, he had been a respected CEO. Okay, 115. To get this answer, you need to know A, noun clause structure, B, countable and non-countable, and C, subject-verb agreement. These are some grammar forms you need to know. Let's start by eliminating. First, eliminate D. Why? When talking about numbers, we don't say how number. We say what number or which number. For example, how many people attended the event? What number of people attended the event? You will not say how number of units. So eliminate D. Next, eliminate A. Inventory is usually non-countable. In this question, they are using inventory in the non-countable way. So inventory is like information or advice. After non-countable nouns, we don't use are or were. We use is, was, and in this form, we would not use inventory are. We would say inventory is. So let's eliminate A. Now we have B and C. We can eliminate C for two reasons. First of all, this is not a noun clause form. A noun clause is a clause that replaces a noun. An example, I don't know the answer. So the answer is a noun. I don't know what the answer is. This is a noun clause. Another example, people were surprised by her house. Her house is the noun. We can turn this into a noun clause. People were surprised by where she lives. Notice you do not say people were surprised by where does she live. That is a question, not a noun clause form. So you can take out the does. One last example, they sold a large number of items. This was impressive. Noun clause, how many items they sold was impressive. Notice in this question, it says, how many items did they sell? Was impressive. This is not a noun clause. This is a question form. Remember, how many items they sold was impressive. A second reason this is wrong is because if I say does it, I would need does it sell. Even though the grammar, it's a question form, I still don't say does it sold. I say does it sell. So so you can see that C is wrong for many reasons. So the best answer here is B, the number of products that are sold. How many products are sold over the next few months? Okay, everyone, so this was some new vocabulary, some practice questions. I hope it helped you out. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.